Hello everyone, my name is Jivan and welcome to my channel. So it's been a week since I posted last, and as promised, I'm here to tell you all about my week. If you have noticed that I've grown my beard, it's grown in length and a little denser. This is my silent protest uh, to tell Pawan Kalyan sir to work on OG. I'm not gonna trim or shave this thing until the OG drops. I wish more people could join this protest so that it could somehow reach Pawan Kalyan sir. But unlike Chitra Arvind, I don't know how to make things go viral overnight. So that's that. Now let's move on. In the last week, I started looking for jobs again. I think for the last 6 months, I've been looking for jobs with no luck. Yeah, I understand. I was actually placed right after my graduation, but I thought I gave exams every month in my school. Then, when I came to my intermediate, I gave exams every week. And in my engineering, every day I had an assignment or a record submission, something or so. Life just passed me by without me thinking what I really wanted to do. And when I was working, that is what I was doing. I was just doing what my boss said over and over and again without actually knowing where I'm going. So I thought I'll take a break for 1 year and really understand myself, see what I could do, and see what I'd like to do. And yeah, fortunately, I am in a place where I know what to do and I have a plan and I'm working on it. Anyway, things won't happen overnight. I need a stable job for it and I can work from that. That would be my starting point. So I'm looking for a job and so far no luck. Hundreds of applications, tens of rejection letters. Let's see. All hope is not lost. I'll somehow find a crack in this business and I'll find a job. So that's no issue. Moving on. Next up, I wanted to explain about this new system I have in place. I am actually quite proud of it. I named it Camp Tartarus. This is it. And I've named the commanding officer the CEO Prometheus for obvious reasons. And anyway, it has a CI. A CI is Commander's Intent, which is the overarching goal of my life, and nobody will ever get to say it. It's gonna be buried with me. So anyway, to follow the CI, I employed 6 people. Those are just basically my favorite characters of all time, and just to keep it fresh and keep me motivated. So I daily wake up, assume one of the character. I brief about my job of the day and I log anything important, any observations, etc., that I happen to do in the day or notice in the day. And in the end, I debrief where I say all the progress that I've made, any mistakes I have to correct, and how I furthered my CI commander's intent. It is really helping me to keep track of my overarching goals and making them dividing them into small tasks and executing them. Let's see how long I will be doing this. I read 2 books every month. I try to complete 2 books every month. This month I picked 2 books. The first one is The Three Body Problem by 16 Liu. It is okay, not great. I might altogether give up reading fiction after this book because there's not much depth in here. I don't know, maybe the translations messed up or what. I really like the TV series though. Of course, it's a D&D production, so but I'm not liking the book very much. Let's see. I'll be able to tell you more once I complete the book. The other book, though, influenced by Robert B. Cialdini, it's awesome. Oh, it's really it lives up to the hype. I wanted to share 2 interesting things that I read about in this book, thing which might help you. The first thing is what Cialdini calls mental shortcuts. So this really explains why we make such decisions which seem stupid to everybody else, which are so obviously wrong to everybody else, but we still make them, like trusting the wrong person or falling for the wrong person. You get the gist. So why we do it is, there is a lot of information around us. There is an abundance of information, and our brain can't process all of it. So what it does is it creates some mental shortcuts. So these shortcuts serve us good for most of the time. But sometimes, when used by the wrong people, these shortcuts automatically trigger our set behavior, and we fall for it. This is why, when you see a person in an all white clothes or in a good suit, you automatically assume that he's successful, and that you respect him, even though there may be clues to the contrary. Your intuition, your set behavior is, you saw something that reflects success, and you believe he is successful, and you trust in him, you put your confidence in him. This is what stereotypes are all about. Somebody cons you, you think of that whole race, or you think of the about that whole sect of people, because your mind can't process every single person. And the second thing is what the author calls the mental jujitsu. Now, if you know what jujitsu is, you would understand this. I think I'm kind of an expert here. What jujitsu is about: if you want to give a person a bad news, give them something terrible first, which is, of course, is a lie. Start with something terrible, then deliver the real bad news. So the person, even after receiving said bad news, actually is pleased with you. You get it? I've without knowing that this is a trick, I've learned this many times from my parents. Coming to my writing, as I said, I'm continuing writing my novella. It's coming up pretty good. Once it's complete, I'm gonna go to a publisher or something. Let's see if somebody likes it. And also something awesome is, I've seen this movie Fallen Angels, and I was so moved by it. So I wanted to make a film with some just random footage and an old camera, get in that kind of a feel. Of course, I can't get into that kind of expertise, but I would like to try. So I'm working on a cohesive script which I could bring to life. Hope I could make that. If I do that, I'll tell you, and please let me know what you think about it. I am continuing my piano lessons. Actually, this week I wanted to learn and play a tune that's very dear to me, to you on this channel, but I couldn't. I just learned two scales. And some notations in how to read music and all that. Maybe next week I'll hopefully learn. I'll definitely learn and nail the tune. You'll recognize that tune, I'm sure of it. There is one more update. So it is financial wisdom to have multiple sources of income. At the same time, using this, many con men are trying to con you. They're saying that there is a wonderful opportunity to make money. Ponzi schemes, XYZ. So I started something. I started a little business kind of thing. I decided that with whatever I have, just like saving, I would invest 10 minutes of my time daily into a business or something, whatever I find. If it turns out to be a scam, I can cut my losses and get out of it. But that all comes later. But right now, I decided to do at least something daily. Me and my buddy, my best friend, we both working on it. 10 minutes a day, just like saving 10 rupees a day. And let's see where it leads to. I'm only hoping to get some wisdom out of this. Yeah, this video took really long for me. I'm trying to stay consistent. So, yeah, again, I'll meet you next week. Until then, ciao.